just have to wait another week for the which is that awesome fight. And we already see the preview, light magic versus dark magic. And yeah, this is gonna be such an epic fight if they do it well, because to what I know in the manga, I love this fight so much that it definitely became one of my favorite fights of anime, like manga all time. Like it was an awesome fight, and I hope they do the same in the anime. But anyways, talking about this episode, Gauche. Like I said, you have to keep an eye on his character development, and that's what we got here. Like, Gauche, basically, he kind of saw Asa in a way like a teammate in this episode, rather than just seeing him like an obstacle for his state and his sister. That doesn't mean that he is like no more obsessed with his sister. Like, he is obsessed with his sister, but it's not it's not like I will kill anybody and everybody for my sister now. Like, it'll be like this, like, if you try to hurt my sister, that's when I'll kill you. That's basically how his character now is. So there's a change in his character, and this is kind of because of how his sister reacted to Gouge running away from the battlefield. And Gouge questions himself that why is Asa the one who gets all the praise? Like, everybody in the Black Bowl praises him, and even like the Wizard King praises him, and then his sister praises him, the children praise him. Like, everyone just praises Asa like crazy, and he's like, why is Asa the one who's getting all the praises from everyone? And that's basically what goes through Gauche's mind. But when Gauche sees Asa on the battlefield, like, he thinks that he would just like Asa would just be somebody like a coward who will think for himself before thinking for others. And same goes for our sister. So pretty much both of them, he thought that they would be somebody like they would think for themselves before thinking for others, and that's where Gauche found a mistake in himself. Basically, if he thought to himself, like, he is like this, like, he found his mistake. He found that Asa is Asa is very similar to Yami in a way, because remember what Yami said to him, to protect, like, he has to protect what he wants to protect rather than like just going out there and being a criminal. You can protect what you want to protect if you join my squad. That's basically what Yami said. So that's what that's what Gauche in a way tries to do. Like, he realizes, like, he needs to protect these people, because these are the people that, like, especially the children. Like, these were the people that were taking care of Mari when uh he was in jail. So he realizes that in a way, and that's the reason why he decides to protect them, because he realizes that he's in the wrong here. And that's basically how his character develops, and how this episode also makes this kind of clear. Like, he's no more, he doesn't have hatred for Asta anymore. He he's just there to be really like a main protagonist. Like, Asta is the main protagonist, and he understands that now. Like, yeah, okay, that this is like this. He understands that everybody finds Asta attracted to Asta because of his ideals, and oh, he thinks about others before thinking to himself. And I want to tell that the teamwork in this episode was magnificent, just like in every whenever there's teamwork used in Black Clover. Like, Black Clover is a series that like concentrates on teamwork a lot. Like I read the manga, and I can say this, like, there is a lot of teamwork in Black Clover, like a lot of teamwork, and I don't think so. I've watched many animes which portray teamwork better than Black Clover. Like I haven't watched many animes to do that because Black Clover. First of all, episode 10, teamwork of Magna, Asta. Yeah, Magna and Asta. I think so. Those two, yeah, those two had teamwork. Uh, then there was no, I would not say that 17 and 18. Those were the episodes with teamwork in it. Which other episode? Yeah, this episode. So I don't think so. The between episodes had many teamwork in it. Would they get? I don't remember. But yeah, this episode had teamwork in it. A lot of teamwork, to be honest. And you saw that in this episode. Like they were working real hard. Like Asta, like Gauche uses his eyes, and then Asta split up into like shadow clone jutsu or something. Like you could see this man is really cool. Like he just Gauche's power is really cool. Like not gonna lie, Gauche has one of the coolest power. Like this man can just look at you and just multiply you as many times as you want. Like oh, that's some beautiful power you have there. Anyways, yeah, like, the teamwork is awesome. Now, for anybody who's thinking that the whole egg will survive, I'm sorry to say this, but she's dead. Yeah, so the old woman, the sister Magic Knight, is dead. I'm sorry to say this, but she is dead. So basically, she doesn't have anything else to contribute from here on. So yeah, she's down for the count. She's down for good. Yeah, yeah. I I don't know about you guys, but I don't feel that much because this character, it wasn't that relevant, I would say, for me. Like this character wasn't that relevant to me. Like even though she was like kind of useful in this arc and she helped Mary and everything, but in the end, this character wasn't that. I wasn't attracted to this character. If if the death was somebody like let's see, uh, somebody like Yami or somebody like Noel or somebody like that died. Like those characters, I can understandably say that that death is quite sad. But it's my opinion though. I'm not attracted to this character, so I don't feel anything for her death. I'm sorry to say, like that's just my opinion though. You guys can have your feelings for this character. I mean, yeah, the character that is sad and everything, but for me, this character was just it wasn't that special to me. Like yeah, she is a magic knight. She helped Fugue Leon. She took care of kids and all, and she helped Asta fight the thing. But in the end, again, her death wasn't much meaningful in the end because I don't feel anything for her death. Like I really don't. Like it isn't a death that I'll moan over. Like for example, Jiraiya, because had a huge impact on me because Jiraiya's death was actually uh Jiraiya had that character development and all that. So yeah, that was important to me. Just just like that, I would say what was his name from Gurren Lagann? I forgot his name. Kamina. Like his death was very impactful to me. Like these characters were quite impactful when they died because they left a impact. They did like a huge they had a huge impact to the storyline. But her death isn't that important to the storyline. Like she's there for plot convenience. That's all. That's just there. So that's the reason why I just don't feel like having her like mourning over her. Like just then again, that's just my opinion. You guys can have your opinions, and you guys can mourn her that. I'm not saying anything wrong with that. I can understand if you like the character and thing, but I'm not a big fan of her. So just putting it out there. Anyways, let me know what you think about this episode of Black Clover. Let me know what you think about Asta and Gauche's team. Well, let me know what do you think about changes in Gauche's ideals and stuff. Let me know about that, and I'll see you in the next video as always.